What you doing? Maintaining the outer airlock door? All right. Yeah, let's go sell these, and I think that is it. So we are above my minimum. I would like to get just a little more, but we'll head out. And we'll see what we see when we hit some more wrecks. But it's about time to start ripping some floor plating and walls out and conduit and extending the front of the ship, learning how to do that part of the process. Max. Okay. We'll check our fees again. We're coming up on end of shift again. I thought there was a place where you could go to prepay. Is it in the PDA? Yeah, how do I pay this without hitting a late payment? I have to go to a particular desk inside the station somewhere. All right, battery charge is good. I recharge the O2 and N2. Suit batteries and everything should be fine. Good enough. Got an O2 tank there. And a suit battery. 95% charge, so we're good, we're good. Yeah, I think we're ready to head out again. What's going on over here? Thirsty, tired. Let's give him, see if he can do what he does with his free time. I'll give him another dose of free time. So we're at 8:27, 11 o'clock. Let me double check these things. Is that 72-hour one? We're good until 1 p.m. tomorrow. So yeah, we're still more than 24 hours out on this one. I think the other one is now kaput. I assume I can just get rid of it. 8:27. Nope, still got 4 hours on it. Whatever. All right, so 10:48 roster. Guess we don't need to be using that up. You heading home? Heading home. Oh. What did you get, like a drink of water? I think he grabbed a drink of water, and then he decided to go sit in every chair in the station again. We're on desperate intimacy again. Otherwise, we're fine. We need to get a girlfriend. But it looked like he was going to solve that problem on his own. I haven't gone much into the social stuff. All right, back to the ship. Everything's looking good. Oh, a little bit of worn conduit. We might not. No, we should be able to reach that, I think. All right. Tools are fine. Make sure nav station says everything's good. RCS fuel. Wait, that's showing me... It's showing me a percentage, but that's probably a much larger overall number than we had before because we've got more tanks attached. So it's a little deceptive, I think. One, oh, 1100. All right, 41,000. So that one's almost empty. Nitrogen gas, gas pressure. What the heck? So when I say to refill, well, what's it refilling up here? what am I spending my money on when I say to refill the N2? What is it actually refilling? Oh, it's this one that is the other one. So what is the difference between these two? Is this the, must be the internal, must be these cans. Must be the environmental cans. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So the top one is for the RCS, and the lower one is for the environmental. Okay, as long as I understand. So now when we go check. There we go. Plenty of RCS. Yeah, still need a second battery. I just don't feel like I've got the space for a second battery until we get the expansion going. No, you can place it outside. I'm not allowed to. I absolutely cannot place it outside. Okay. Let's go take a look at the surrounding area real quick. So, I want to look at ATC. Wow, look at that stuff way the hell out there. Okay. Yeah, we are running out of close in. We are running out of close in ships. Now the backside of the asteroid, or the asteroid's blocking my radar, whatever. Both, from view. So there could be some out there. I think what I'll do is we'll go to this one first. Then we'll be able to scan the backside of the asteroid to see if we want to stay close. But otherwise, I think we're heading way the hell out there. Ouch. I'm not sure I've got the reserves to get out there and get back again. Alright, so go back to ship tracking mode, RCS maneuver mode. Click the target. Heck. That's not good positioning. The Nano Joy Boy. Hear the alarm. Alright, 200 velocity. Get rid of the rest of this cross velocity. And fix our bearing. The red line has nothing to do with my course. The red line is pointing to the sun, which is the gravitational object currently affecting the most change on my my ship. And speed up time. Not much for me to do in the ship at the moment. D10 small. God, I hope it doesn't take as long as last time to find a decent ship. Teensy tiny. No power. So what is making the light? A battery that's not connected to anything? Some crates and a battery. It's got some charge. It's repairable or restorable. Sure. It is going to take some time. I was just talking about a battery. If we have this as a backup, well, it's losing charge steadily, but what you got? Bunch of component parts for repair. A machete. That better or worse than a katana? Ooh, and a smart link pistol. Okay. Interesting, at least. And some bullets. Let's grab a couple more heat sinks. Guess that's it. Tiny little shuttle. Not bad for such a small ship. So yeah, machete, better or worse? Again, no stats, no info, which really kind of annoys me. I hate when a game forces you to go to a wiki in order to see details that somebody has looked up by, you know, pulling the top off of the simulation box and peering inside. Whoops. Oh yeah. Where am I storing that stuff? Here? Sort of. Yeah, I should probably pull the motors and the heat sinks to another location. What can hold that? That's mostly floor and walls. Okay. Now where? There seem to be more wrecks all of a sudden. Okay, let's go, I guess here. We'll kind of circle out that way and then loop back possibly. All right. $11 minutes, good velocity or cross velocity, good bearing. So we can just bail out of here and take a look at a few things. 11 minutes. Oh, 49. We got this fully fixed up, right? Yes, we did. We didn't bring anything else back. Not worth much, but sure is important. That will probably just end up. What am I going to do with that? I can't install it here because it actually blocks movement. I guess I could technically. I just have to pull it again. Get access to any of this stuff. Yeah, we could do that. I don't have to go over there all that often, especially now that we've got 99% of the repairs done. So I might do that. All right. Yeah, let's see what he does when we auto task him. I'm not sure he can get to this conduit. Well, technically he can if he puts his hat back on. Hope while he's out there he gets to that conduit. There we go. Get back in the ship. Cancel action. This could be a problem. Unless we're approaching another ship. We're at 1.81 doing 146. Still good on cross and bearing. Alright, get us down to 0.25. Not that that really helps with this part of it. We gotta shed all this speed. Turn off the alert. Why, hi there, docking ring. That was so close. That was funny. Definitely the closest I've ever gotten. Do medium, D0O medium. It's not, I'm not expecting much. Yeah. Ablative armor, pressure suit, batteries, another pressure suit. What's in the bag? I'll keep the bag. Well, I thought I was going to keep the bag. All right, let's drop the katana. Put the bag in hand. Yeah. Katanas are kind of annoying. There we go. Not sure what I was thinking there. All right, so I forget. Were we looking for an N2 canister? Software engineering. Crowbar and junk. Yeah, not much here. Yeah, it's a very broken version of my ship. That's where the nav console goes. Airlock. This section here. It's just very broken. I needed one more N2 canister. Oh, I bought the extra. No, never mind. I don't. Unless I want spares. I do want one spare N2 canister. So what are we looking at here? Not good. Yeah, I think I'll just wait. We'll find plenty on the next ship. All right. We're out of here. Whoops. Oh yeah, I am dragging that. Let's just put you nasty and dirty and broken as you are over there. How do you get something like that repaired? Silhouettes look pretty similar. Can't repair them, huh? That seems weird. Can repair a nuclear engine and all of its components, but I can't put together a cloth bag. Well, let's go out to here, and then I'll kind of work my way back along the chain somehow. And again, we're on the wrong side of the ship. That's okay. I'm getting a lot better at maneuvering. All right, bearing's good. Cross velocity's good. Velocity is good. We're on our way. 20 minutes, huh? 18 minutes. So 15 after or so. Oh, wait, we got that one book. Software engineering. We do not have software engineering. Let's try to learn some software engineering. Textbook study. You stop studying. You've almost figured it out, but aren't sure it was worth the effort. You reached a challenging aspect. It requires hands-on interactive practice. So does that mean that book reading won't help me anymore and I need to do actual software engineering somehow, which I don't know how you get to that. Or did this reading it give me like an XP bonus or something? Or is it just something you have to just keep doing? No, we're making progress. I just have to keep selecting it. Training software engineering, 0%. You stop studying. Can you actually go from 0 to 100 with just one book reading over and over and over again with enough time? Yeah, about time for us to check in on our progress. Built up a fair bit of cross velocity. I hear you. Settle down. We're also off bearing a fair bit. This might not look good. T1E medium, the absolutely corrupt. Why am I getting an alarm? Yeah, power. Am I hearing the alarm from over there? Or do I have a prox alarm going off still? Nope, no prox alarm. Yeah, I think that's an alarm, that alarm over here. All right. Turn that off. Did I manage to get the coffin? I don't know what you mean by that. You mean, is this ship the coffin? Oh, the Tetsudo Dream? This is called the coffin? A whole bunch of I don't care on this ship. Jeez, look at the charge on that battery. I'll grab that one instead. Ditch the other one. Well, there's a ship you can get with no mortgage, if that's the one you're referring to, during character generation. I think there's 2 ways to get it. The way I've seen several times is, I get it over and over again, is the gambling poker game or whatever. But it seems pretty bad. I don't know then. Yeah, I think that is the only thing I care about. Even then, only barely. I'd have to open up a wall space to get out. Uninstalling temp. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, it's doing that thing because of the, alright, I understand. Can't direct drop onto that. Nothing else in there I care about. It all looked terrible. Yeah, pretty bad. Oof, 24 minutes, even at 150. A little farther out than I thought. Maybe I should go to this closer one first. Then bounce out and then come screaming back in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's burn some reaction mass. Gotta remember to kick it back up out of 0.25. Takes forever to make the adjustments. When I want large adjustments. 0.25 for micro adjustments. 1.0 or up for anything else. Okay. Kick back up to 150. 4 minutes ETA. Slowed down too much. E2O small, but of course. A good O2 canister. More turbo pumps. Bullets. Wait. Cancel. Not busted, just pried open. All right. A lot of junk on the ground. Nav station. Oh, another transponder we can break. We're 0 for 1 on transponders. We're going to be 0 for 2 in a few seconds. Yep, busted. Bin on the outside of the hull. That where you hide your pirate illicit cargo? Strap it to the outside of the hull. I don't see anything else I care about. I'm not going to try to grab the broken nav station. We broke the transponder. I don't need another turbo pump. So I think I'll just yoink the O2 canister and call it good. Yeah, we were fiddling around on some exterior cargo nets on one of the big ships we saw earlier. Okay. Well, now we bounce to the outside. $18 minutes at 165, huh? I got still nothing but software books to read while we make the trip. Which I don't know that that's really helping me much. Where's the message about, oops, did we stop already? Ah, there it is. Still sitting at 0. Yeah, the time scale in the game for learning. I mean, granted, I'm new to the game. I've stayed in this very local area around K-Leg. I know there are other places you can go and all that, but the time scales in the game for learning a skill from 0 to having it learned seem extreme compared to what seems to be the amount of content. Oops, we're way off course. How do we manage that? Alright, pause a second. I somehow managed to get way off course with a massive amount of cross velocity now because we're flying by. Clear. Let's see. It's not like we're going to hit it. We're just going to totally miss it at this rate. Wow. I thought I had my bearing and my cross velocity pretty well set when I stepped away. Okay, so... Well, bring the overall velocity down. Bearing sucks. Cross velocity sucks. Alright, what the hell is going on? I got some weird vectors going on here. What are you doing? Why is the bearing shifting like mad when I'm trying to do cross velocity? I cannot seem to keep the nose of the ship pointed like I normally can. Yeah, it's just waffling all over the place. Weird. Alright, I gotta get this cross velocity gone. I don't care what the bearing is for the moment. It's being whack. I just feel, it feels like I'm just spinning for no apparent reason. I know I can use the auto stuff. I don't want to because I need to learn and figure out what's going on in circumstances like this, and hitting the auto doesn't teach me anything. I just want to understand why all of a sudden my nose refuses to stay on a bearing. Given the simplified flight model, I don't understand why it's waffling about. Yeah, it just flat refuses to stay in place. Weird. Go away, cross velocity. Alright, bearing is almost right on, cross velocity is almost right on, and theoretically... Yeah, I think we're actually moving away at that speed. That's part of what's going on. I think everything's reversed for me in some way. So, once we flip back this way, positive velocity towards our target. Yeah, it got a little weird when we were moving past and the velocity was our kind of escape velocity, not approach velocity. Alright. Yeah. Got it sorted. D2E medium again. Another dream. Oh, we got a corpse. Door is locked. Probably should have just uninstalled it. All right. No sign of a cause. Turbo pump. Nitrogen. Standard thrusters. Nav console's in pretty good shape. Ship's battery isn't worth pulling. Transponder. Hey, another transponder to break. I don't think restoring it is going to make a difference in the calculation on whether it breaks or not. Well, let's go ahead and restore it for once. We got it. I had read or heard somewhere it was more like 20%. It's like a 1 in 5 chance to actually get the transponder out. I don't think it's as bad as 3%. All right. Well, between the two, that's a pretty good score. 45,000 between those two on this tiny ship and a PDA. They'll probably give us another 5 or 6, maybe 10 grand. Okay, so orders, loose, haul, you and you. Auto task. Stop auto tasking. All right. Anything else? Not the battery. I don't think there's anything else I care about. Yeah, it's a pretty good N2 canister. Let's go ahead and grab that. That fills us up pretty quick. I can get rid of one battery. It's nearly not worth anything. I think I'll drag this back. Free up the space. Yeah, I wish I could say for sure whether the repairing had an effect on the recovery chance on that transponder. So, with a good transponder,